down, sitting in my hands, and you know that we don't play around. Say, hey, hey, hey. You already know what it is. Hey, it's another day with your favorite comics talking about sports. Oh, go ahead, pull on up a chair. If you ain't got one, go ahead, sit on the floor, do what you do, because we finna do what we do right here with my crew. Yes, sir. And believe it or not, yes, today is a good day for those that are into the MLB thing because it is opening day. Hallelujah. And we got game one of the Tokyo series that started today. Like literally, it is happening as we speak. Actually, it already happened. You know what I'm saying? But it like literally just ended right as we was coming on air. The Dodgers take the first of a of a 5-game series, depending on who's going to win this, and are in Tokyo right now. And of course, this is a big deal because you know Tokyo is where Shohei Ohtani them from. You know, and so they doing that thing out there. So we here to talk a little bit about that. I'm happy as hell about it, and I am joined by none other than the one and only Stupid A. Smith. We're gonna talk about his dumbass antics, what the stuff he was doing today. We got Black Ron's ceiling in the mix. Hallelujah, he outside, and we got Bo Pete on this morning, paper route, saying out there doing his thing, and we just here to talk a little bit of sports. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, but I would be remiss if I didn't let all those watching or watching on the replay know about how dumb this nigga Solo is. I have to, unfortunately, yes, he about as slow as his Wi-Fi connection. My dog does not have couth. All right, you know how back in the day, there used to be this cartoon for those of us that was born in the 1900s called Dennis the Menace. This dude, Dennis the Menace, could not keep his finger off of buttons. This morning, we were supposed to go live at 9:30. I look up, it's about 9:28, 9:29. I'm like, are we live already? Solo, yeah. I'm like, okay, why are we live? I pushed the button. Why'd you push the button? I don't know. It said go live. I just went ahead and go live. I said, that's what you do, bro. You read words and you do what it say. I mean, it said go live. So I proceed to put this words on the screen, but yet Solo has yet to jump off a bridge. Same thing, bro. There's words on the screen that say go jump off a bridge. You went live. Why you ain't jumped off the damn bridge yet, bro? What's going on with you, man? I mean, when do you?
No, that ain't the bad part. That ain't the bad part. When he realized he fucked up, he cut the live off.
He stopped us. He messed up. He tried to undo it. He tried to hit the Control Z. He tried to undo it like, oh, my bad. I did that. Let me just live stream it. Like, bitch, we done already went live. Killed us. So if you pulled up this morning expecting to see us, seen us for like 2 minutes, then all of a sudden was like, where they went? This nigga right here. Go ahead. What you got to say for yourself, Stupid A. Smith?
First of all, let me give honor to God that is over my life. He has given me the pressure to be able to say, I fucked up. Now, shit happens. Shit happens all the time, nigga. Shit happens all the time. So don't get upset when shit happens. But if it happened more than one time, that's an idiot. I was due for an idiot situation. I was due for one.
Yeah, because you can't help your natural state, but it is what it is. But anyway, no worries. All right, we are where we are. Well, back to what it is, man. There is a live game that just finished. Like I was saying, we do have Seiya Suzuki, we've got Shohei Ohtani, we've got Shota Imanaga, and my dog Roki Sasaki. Not to mention Yamamoto over there in Tokyo, Japan, right now. This is something that I feel like is a me thing. Like I still feel like, and there's a little echo, so I'm gonna mute Bo P for a little bit. So if you want to speak, Bo P, just let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and just speak on how much this means to me specifically. Now, me personally, I'm huge on the baseball thing. So what I'm wondering is, we're always going to, as baseball fans, these other lands. 2 years ago, we went to Brazil. Last year, it was Seoul, Korea. This year, they're in Tokyo, Japan for their opening day. And my question is, are we ever going to go to the entire continent of Africa? Like, there's a whole continent, like the largest continent of all continents, that we keep flying over as an entire sport, because we evidently don't feel that either there's enough economical support for the sport or enough talent in the entire continent of Africa. And I say to you, why would you think such a thing? Like a lot of these folks that you're seeing in Asia, the only reason they're coming up is because what they saw with Ichiro back in the day, who was just sworn into the Hall of Fame. But if you don't have a lot of African players that are showing that you can be an African success story in the Major League Baseball, then why would you necessarily put forth an effort to become a Major League Baseball player? Now, the Dodgers are ahead of this, right? Because they got Joseph Ding from Sudan, who's already a prospect for the upcoming year. Dude's like 6'4", throws like 98. He's only like 18 years old. And they got a lot of folks coming out of Sudan. They got a lot of folks that are now actually presenting some progress and promise in the world of baseball in the continent of Africa. But have we seen any attempt to bring the Major League Baseball world into the northern and middle countries, not those up, the light-skinned up north countries and the down south, South Africa? We know what y'all doing. I'm talking about like the Congo, Sudan, Djibouti. I'm talking about Ghana. I'm talking about Nigeria. I'm talking about the actual highly black populated countries. Will we, Black Ron, I want to ask you, do you think we will ever see Major League Baseball making a real valiant attempt to bring what they're clearly trying to bring, which is the world of baseball, to Japan, to England, to South America? Will we ever see them make that same attempt to come to the continent of Africa, where most of the stars that came out in the 40s, the Jackie Robinsons, their lineage is actually from, my friend?
Well, first of all, my brother, I say, the Malcolm X glasses have you very fired up this morning, my brother. You're very, very on one, as the young ones would say. You on 10, twin, as the kids would call it. First thing I want to ask you is why you got a Cardinals jersey on with the red undershirt like you finna go play because it's opening day. You so passionate, Vincent. I want to establish your level of passion this morning because I feel like it's going unacknowledged. Like we all know that Solo is special needs. He's our DEI hire. We know that already, because we're about inclusivity. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
y'all gotta keep y'all quota up. That's what it
yeah, we here.
One,
well, but what about my question though?
But you asking the proverbial answerless question. It's a question that it goes right back to what we were talking about on our last episode. It is a concerted effort to keep the darkest of faces away from a sport that can be capitalized by those that seek A, political asylum, or B, economic upheaval by joining up and playing in America. See, you got to realize there's an economic stronghold on the continent of Africa. Africa is sublet by all of the countries that you just named.
Yeah.
So when it comes to viable talent, when it comes to putting hope and inspiration into the hearts and minds of the people, no, because that will cause an uprising, which would then turn their eyes towards. And you know what? While we own it, what about all these people that got all of these mines built and all this land taken from us, and they come over here depleting our resources? You know what? It's more of us than it is of them. Let's get them on up out of here. And guess what's gonna happen?
Well,
so they can see the handwriting on the wall. The best way to continue to exploit a person is to take away their hope and their autonomy. When you make them feel like their entire identity is associated with you, when you make them feel like their every come, go, their every rise and fall, they wake and they going to sleep, is all dictated by what you deem acceptable. When the only stars that come from their society are the ones that you accept or the ones that you validate, you can then take away the hope and the inspiration from them people, where they can only then rely on an allegorical, altruistic superpower, a higher being. because what's in front of them is desolate.
Okay.
It is the same game plan that they ran on us. They just running it on the rest of us. Where did they take us from, Vince? What was the first natural resource that they took from that continent?
The people.
So why would they switch up? We keep asking inhumane people to be humane. We keep on asking unfair societies to be fair.
Well, I guess it's a matter of, we've seen what basketball has done. Like you all saw when the Dream Team came out in the late 90s, when Jordan and everybody was like, all of the names on the Dream Team, and they went over there and was playing in the Olympics. Like all of a sudden, we go back to the Olympics a few years later, and they was ready. Like Italy and all them, they was like, oh yeah, we remember when y'all came over here. And like, so basically by shopping around the world, the sport of basketball, it has increased the talent in all the areas that the USA basketball sports was actually presenting. Because
you're looking at that short-sighted. You're looking at that short-sighted, Vince. We came over there and competed in the Olympics, right? Kicked all that ass. And then we came home, where basketball is only celebrated for 6 months of every year. So if you add up all 4 years, there's really only 2 years that we pay attention to the sport of basketball. And we also we got 30 different teams that all play professional basketball. Mm-hmm. And we select not even the coldest, the coldest that are available to go play. That's not always our best niggas. Them just be the ones that didn't have nothing to do in June. Mm-hmm. And then they go play fucking Olympic basketball. Whereas all those other countries, after they got their ass kicked for the next 4 years, they scoured their entire country looking for 8 to 12 of the best basketball players in the entire country. These niggas weren't playing on no other teams. You play for team, that country. That's it. Yeah. Your ass eat, sleep, and shit basketball every day for 365 days a year for the next 4 years. So that when you show up, now you are ready to compete with some niggas that do this shit half of the time.
I mean, yeah, I guess it makes some sense. But I guess I just was always wondering, like, we sat here and watched what happened with, and I'm again, I know I'm the anomaly. I know everybody, I know baseball is really kind of like a secondhand. It's like a second class sport nowadays. But we sat and watched how it used to be the Jackie Robinsons, the Larry Dobies, the Ken Griffey's, senior and junior, the Barry Bondses, and now it's it's more the Teoscars. And that's fine. I ain't tripping. But I think something you said a few weeks ago still resonates with me, which is like they almost tried to like pull in like a little okie doke. Like, yeah, we're gonna have faces that look like you, but they ain't actually you. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why we see the series is going on, where they have a Caribbean series where 2 of the teams in the Caribbean series, one is from Mexico, one's from Japan, and those aren't even Caribbean countries. They're trying to do things where it's like we have faces, but not the actual folks. And so for that,
do you know what started basketball in South in sub-Saharan Africa? What? There was a movie that came out in the mid-90s called The Air Up There with Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
He went to the Tutsi tribe, joined that tribe in order to recruit one of their young boys to come play basketball for St. John's by doing some shit that the entire tribe can do. The Tutsis are known for their incredible leaping ability. That's the way they celebrate. Everybody over there got hops. Everybody over there jumping out the gym. He go get one of them. Bring him back to St. John's. This nigga all-time rebounder in NCAA history. That one movie sparked a revolution. And now, in all of those sub-Saharan African countries, in every village, there's a barefoot little black boy with a basketball dunking it into a cardboard box or a peach basket, and the revolution continues. Not only that, but television in the late 90s showed the world a whole bunch of talented black folks. And black people everywhere else see the representation that our black skin represented. A bald-headed Michael Jordan looks just like everybody's uncle in every African country and every diasporic place around the fucking globe. We all got an uncle that look like Charles Barkley. We all got an uncle that look like Patrick Ewing. We all got an uncle that look like Alonzo Mourning or Larry Johnson or Kevin Johnson or Allen Iverson. And the list continues. And then when you want to talk about Western African countries, it's a whole bunch of Shaq-looking ass niggas over there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's not just baseball, Ron. That's what I was trying to say. What's up, Bo P? I want to hear. Bo P just got to his I don't know.
My establishment. You can say that. My establishment.
All right, go ahead, Bo. Go ahead. What is?
But we got to realize the first black.
Hey, somebody behind you.
Anyway, the first white coach was Tarzan.
Oh wow!
Tarzan had a team back then. Tarzan was the only white person that could speak to the gorillas and everything. When they wouldn't even let black people deal with the damn animals, they were scared of them. But Tarzan went over there, and he was the first white coach. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah. Had an elephant named Cheetah.
Y'all think stupid.
Well, Tarzan put Africa on the map.
But here's the thing. I know we kind of playing around a little bit, but they do actually. Let me bring your attention to this. There's a
Solo, shut up. Shit. You trying to ask that man a question. Slow ass internet. Hush.
Solo is on time.
This nigga just told me to hush. When the last time a nigga told you to hush? What kind of old ass shit is that? This nigga said hush. Now shut your trap.
I was taking the motion, my nigga. I ain't gonna for the day, nigga. Go ahead, Bo.
Blake Rob makes some good points, man. It is stimulated, systemic. What they call it?
Systemic.
Just
go ahead.
Systemic racism. Systemic racism.
All right,
because, like he said, we know some of the best athletes are going to come out of Africa. They run the fastest. They got the most endurance. They're some of the strongest people. Some of the tallest people. So they're not going to Africa looking for talent like they should. And what's the boy who played in America? Duke played for Chicago. Chicago. He went to Africa and started a league. He played for Chicago. He's from Africa. Luau Deng. His team damn near beat America in the Olympics.
Yeah, in the Olympics. Sure did.
Remember that?
All them people need is resources. All they need is the right tennis shoes, the right basketball, the right floors. They got all the athleticism. Once you teach them the mechanics, we ain't gonna know what the fuck to do with them. Y'all gotta realize, Giannis is African. That nigga just grew up Greek. He Greek by nationality, not by blood.
Right.
That's a big old African man. That's the best player in the league.
Yeah. Have y'all ever seen that young black man from Africa who was training himself to go to the NBA? He was all over the internet.
Yes, the nigga
he was out there playing,
hitting tires and
basketball,
plastic jugs. And,
yeah.
Well, keeping in line with that point. I mean, the talent is there, like Bo P says. I would like to use this as Exhibit A. One Joseph Ding, who the Dodgers have already put into their target. He's already signed to the Dodgers. He's a prospect. He's probably not going to see any field time. But imagine how much this signing impacts where he comes from. Imagine after his first year when he plays, when he's going to get that little money and he starts making this real big money when he starts striking out big leaguers. Imagine what it's going to do to the people in his, I don't want to say village because I don't want to sound ignorant, but to his area. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, they
how
already
big of a
coming up with
difference?
marketing campaigns for that nigga. They gonna call him Black Lightning or some shit like that.
That's right.
Gorilla
You know
Black.
what I'm saying?
Gorilla Black.
Super Shadow,
Gorilla
Silver
Black.
Shadow or some shit. They
He
gonna
gonna be
call that nigga
sponsored by
something like
Gorilla
that,
Glue.
bro. He throwing streaks like that nigga throwing hot
Yeah.
fire. Goddamn it, they gonna call that
Yeah.
nigga the hand of God or something.
Right.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. The Wakandan whisperer, some shit.
Right.
Like,
Exactly like that. Yeah.
fuck around with it. But but my point
Yeah.
is, this is just one dude, and this is just a pitcher. And look, I mean, dude's like 6'2", this dude's like 17. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even reached his full
But you
potential.
gotta
Throwing
realize
like
he
98
ain't the
already.
coldest nigga over there. The coldest
Right,
nigga over there
exactly.
don't want to be on camera. The coldest nigga
Thank
over there is
you.
probably his daddy. The coldest nigga over there probably the coach of that team. Cause somebody hitting that. Pause. Whatever he throwing, however fast he throwing, somebody is hitting off of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, he gotta be like, I just am so enamored with the thought, and I mean, because I've always had the Marcus Garvey concept in the back of my mind of like,
Look
yo,
how
we
little that fucking baseball is in that big old African man. This nigga, that shit look like a plum.
It look like
Yeah.
a White Castle onion. To quote my
They do
homeboy,
like that nigga holding an onion. Like, nigga holding-
Javon Gibbs, my cousin. Yeah, man. I just
That
want
nigga darker in the heat, dark in the daylight.
my nigga Jovan Bills.
that's my
That nigga
cousin
dark
right
in the
there. Yeah.
daylight.
What's that, cuz?
That joke will always resonate,
It
boy.
always will be funny, nigga. White Castle onions, nigga. That's the funniest shit ever. That shit.
Hey, but I tell you this. They talk about Africa, but look at that nigga teeth. That nigga teeth whiter than all ours.
Boy, that nigga teeth pretty. That nigga skin. That nigga skin is immaculate. That nigga
immaculate.
teeth. That nigga teeth whiter than the ball.
Yeah. And he gonna have a white. He gonna have a white girlfriend when he get that. Go over here too, goddamn.
Yeah, he already got one. What you talking
You
about?
already know. And look, he didn't have them polarized sunglasses over there in South Sudan. This nigga know how to throw off the reflection of the sun hitting the sand.
He don't need no black. He don't need no black. What they put that shit on their face?
What? His whole body is made out of the black guy shit.
Yeah.
Yo, come on. We not about to do the colorism thing.
You want to do the brown bag? You the one brought up the damn brown bag. We gonna do the color. You the one try to bring the damn brown bag conversation up, nigga.
You got that right.
Hey, I got one question? Is that a shirt under the shirt next to his skin?
Yeah, he do got an undershirt on.
Oh wow.
The undershirt. He purple. The undershirt black. He purple.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he look naked. He look naked.
The darker the
there,
berry,
so
we know the darker the berry, the richer the juice. Oh, no,
man, I wish I had skin like that, boy. That nigga skin smooth in the hole.
Pause, nigga. Nobody want to know about his juices. Pause.
I don't
Hey
know what
man, that nigga look like he put on some of that P Diddy baby oil. That nigga shiny as hell,
Yes,
boy.
Yeah, I hope he make it. I hope he make it.
Ass nigga, man.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
Hey man, they don't. Hey man, that's armor all. That's armor all, nigga. That's armor all.
Hey, damn sure is. That nigga got that wet tire look. Goddamn me.
Oh my God.
That nigga skin beautiful as hell. Boy, that nigga look like a really dark, really tall, thin camel.
That armor all works on leather and skin. That armor all works on leather and skin.
Armor all. Bo.
Hey, Bo P. Bo P, that nigga got on kiwi.
Yeah. Hey, did you know? Oh, I want to ask you this, Black Ron. Did you know today's conversation was going to be about color? Because you got on your African today. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah.
That's just about habitat. It wasn't about habitat.
I just felt like wearing this outfit today.
Nah,
I didn't know that was about habitat.
Nigga, fresh from the lot chick. You know what I'm saying? He is completely all enamored today.
First of all, bald head niggas can't make no hair commentary whatsoever.
Nah, I can't. But yeah, you look like you put. This nigga look like he about to walk on the set of 90 Day Fiance, some shit, school him, get him a little white girl, get him going.
Man, I do look like I'm about to open a tax office. I ain't gonna lie. I look like I got a tax office / rental car place.
Yeah.
And you sell the oils, not the perfume, but the oil that you roll on
The
the back of your
oil.
neck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the oil.
Yeah.
The oil.
You
And I
get
fix
2-3
cell
oils and you get a
phone
pack of
screens.
incense, my nigga. I see how you get that.
I fix cell phone screens and I sell banana pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you got. And I
let me
bet
ask
you got
this,
some leather
Vince.
flip flops on right now.
Vince,
I bet you got some leather flip flops to match the outfit, nigga.
Hold on, let me mute Solo so Bo Peep can talk. Go ahead, Bo Peep.
now don't mute the man. He's stupid enough. Don't mute him. Anyway,
you gotta hear it still. He gonna get the holler.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: do you think the Dodgers is the most aggressive team looking at players overseas, or are they just are all the teams doing that, or just the Dodgers just have a better scouting team over, better recruiting?
I believe that
the Dodgers understand how to fill the fucking stands up. They understand that LA is one of the most culturally diverse cities around. LA has an immense Asian population. LA got a lot of Africans. You jump in an Uber, he probably an African dude in LA. And if these other cities would pay attention to what the census report is for their town and then draft accordingly, you'll see that same representation in the stands. Everybody like cheering for the motherfucker that look like them.
Yeah. Thank you, Vince, for your answer.
you know, Black Ron Brown Vince.
It's all good.
Yeah, because his name is Vince.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm gonna do my mic too. I'm gonna
literally is like
Solo. Let me shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Shut your ass up. Nah, let me stop. Ron, we love when Ron talk. But I will back up with exactly what Ron said, that the Dodgers do have a city that is unusually close to the Pacific realm. So there is a high Asian population there. They're very close to Japan. So yeah, when you get your Yamamotos, so they got a scouting team. The Dodgers are smart enough. Clipper man, I see you don't go too far. They're smart enough, the Dodgers, to make sure they pay a good chunk of their players on consignment. Shohei Ohtani got the largest deal in history until Juan Soto got it this last year, $700 million over the course of 10 years, but it was deferred. So you know how much of that $700 million he got on that first year he was with the Dodgers? $2 million, my nigga.
$2 million, that's right.
Out of $700 million.
Yes.
Why you may ask?
That's one hell of a promissory note.
Let me finish that. So Shohei was like, I don't want to soak up the whole entire salary by y'all paying me. I want to have a team that we can win with. So pay me my money when it's time for retirement, but at least get me a team that we can be like an Avengers type level team, and I don't have to worry about being the only one. So now you got Shohei, Mookie, Freddie, Oscar. You got all of these motherfuckers, and they're still adding. They went up in the offseason. They got Roki Sasaki and shit. They got Blake Snell. These motherfuckers got Terrence Scott on this closing team. So, that's why. But they're not done. They got their scouters in Africa, Japan, Korea. They got the most internationally based team in the MLB right now, and most of it's because their players think about the team rather than themselves. Now, contrast that with Juan Soto, who gets $765 million over the course of 15 years, but he gets no deferment. So he gets $50 million on an AAV every single year. But that's why the Mets don't have enough room to go out there and get new pitchers. They don't got enough squad because their money's tied up in Juan Soto. So yes, the Dodgers.
Well,
all those players I listed are on deferred.
Because you got to realize the players they're getting, that money was a lot to them in their country. You talk about American players, they greedy. They want all there. They don't care about nobody else. But the money them guys are getting, they can play for their families for years with a little bit.
And it's not only that.
You got to remember that they smart, because if you only give me let's say less than $10 million a year on a $700 million price tag that you got to run me at the end, well, I'm only paying taxes on that 10 every year, or that 5 or that 2. And then whenever I get ready to tear my ass and go home, I only got to pay taxes on that, whatever that remaining lump sum is, once.
Yep.
And then I can send all that money the fuck home. And it can stay over there. And these American players is like, no, break me off every year. Your ass getting whooped every year.
Grandfather clause in. grandfather clause, you got to pay 40% taxes on that off the top.
Yeah, and off rip, and I'm gonna bring Clipper Man in on this as well. But also keep this in mind: like the Dodgers ain't stupid. Like they are drafting players in markets that are marketable. So when you get a Hae-Sung Kim from Seoul, Korea, guess who's gonna be tuning in to Dodger TV to watch the games now? The whole entire South Korea. When you get a Shohei Ohtani, guess who's not? The Dodgers paid Shohei Ohtani $2 million.
The whole Korean town gonna have that nigga jersey on.
Exactly. Yeah. They paid Shohei Ohtani $2 million in 2024. He had a 51-59 season, broke records, went 50-50, paid $2 million and made $70 million off the Tokyo market alone. Now just do the math. Do the math. Yeah. So that's why it's not just.
And that's 1 year. That's just 1 year. That's just 1 year. That's just 1 year.
1 year, bro. Just 1 year. But let me go ahead and I'm going to bring in my dog Clipper Man. We got some more. Look, as y'all know, this is the stand-up.
Can you do me a favor? Can you spread my screen all the way so I ain't got that dribbling shit in the background?
It's your phone, bro. You got to put your phone sideways.
It is sideways. My phone sideways. My phone sideways.
We got to get you a rectangular phone. You evidently got a little like a Game Boy. This is what it is. Okay. Yeah, we got to. Hey man, I'm gonna put my address in the private chat. Just drive on down here to Florida, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and get you right, man. You got a couple hours. Let me go ahead and bring in Clip Man. He in the back waiting, bro. He got hairs to cut and all kind of shit, bro. So let's go ahead and bring in this gentleman right here, man. A good friend of mine. We know each other for a good bit. I think Solo let him know. I mean, when I first seen him, he put his finger up and he did a whole handstand in the middle of his set. And I was like, wow, that's talent. And I hope his Wi-Fi is here for today, man. I want y'all to help me welcome to the platform for the first time. Hopefully not the last, the one and only Clipper Man. What up, Clipper Man? Yo, Clip, man. What's good, man? It's good to meet you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I haven't had a chance to speak with you too much.
Oh, he ignorant too. Look at him. Yeah.
Oh boy! Hey, your phone like could you get it to go like the horizontal way?
These East Coast niggas is slow.
Yeah, man. Oh man, nah, I don't.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, that's exactly. Hey, that's perfect. That's right.
Yeah,
that's exactly
leave it like that. Yeah,
no. Yeah, right there, like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, we're gonna go ahead and let you in on this. What are we
Turn your phone back.
Can y'all see me now better?
Yeah, we see you fine, dumbass. Yeah, we see you.
Good now. Good now.
He said, dumbass. I heard that, both of you. You ain't shit.
Turn your phone back, man. Don't pay no attention to the boy.
If you can't see it for yourself, you're the dumbass. You can't see it for yourself.
Look, what is going on?
That's why all y'all on child support, including me.
And who's driving you around?
You should have said all us, not all y'all.
Yeah.
Yo, Clipper Man, you what sports you into, homeboy?
What sports?
Yeah.
I noticed that all y'all talking about
shuffleboard look like
Kobe Bryant numbers and LeBron James numbers and baseball numbers, Derek Jeter numbers, and all y'all don't know when y'all wife anniversary is. I'm so sick of y'all niggas. Y'all know every other nigga number. Y'all know every other nigga's number, but y'all don't know y'all own social security number. I'm sick of y'all niggas. One of my favorite sports. One of my favorite sports is definitely one of them is baseball. Definitely, I'm a big baseball fan. When Derek Jeter signed that $252 million contract, I say it did the math. I think he was getting paid like almost $15,000 or something like that every minute. I broke down, did the math. So it's great.
Well, your screenshot looked like the strike zone. So yeah, you're right. You like baseball.
Window having that nigga. Right in the bread box looking at that nigga.
Hey, Bo P, your eyebrows look like they've been compromised.
That Clipper Man over here looking like Byron Means, old bullhorn off Black Dynamite looking ass nigga. It's out of sight. And one thing you gotta know is this Black Dynamite looking ass nigga.
He don't look like him.
Hey, you over here looking like a 2025 Whoopi Goldberg. And I don't know who told you to do this.
Hey, look here. You great value, foot web, face ass nigga.
I don't understand that. I don't know sports at all. I don't really know I don't really know sports at all.
Yo, right here, like, hey, is it just me or this man giving diet Spunky Robinson right now?
That nigga look like Spud Webb years after the dunk contest.
It looked like your daddy fucked Nelson Mandela and came out with Whoopi Goldberg. Nigga, you are a loser.
Yo,
Hey man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
That's
You
all
ought
right.
to be ashamed. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Cause
Hey, your lips so chapped. Hey, your lips so chapped. Hey, your lips so chapped. If you smile, you'll bleed to death. Lick your lips, man. We on
Fuck that, Ray. Fuck that, Ray. Cause you had Bobby's son out there stealing car radios, and you ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self. Willie Manchester shot that boy in his back because of you, Ray.
Hey, Black Rod.
It looked like that tree smelled better than you.
Black Rod, he wonder why his selfies never turn out right. That's why he don't know how to turn his damn camera.
Yeah.
Why he never get the picture?
You keep on taking pictures of everybody else.
Hey, Bo Peep t-shirt dingy. I think got a dirty turtleneck.
Niggas ain't shit, bro.
That nigga said dingy.
I'm like, right. The Uber driver like, yo, bro, you know the ride over. Like, Clipper ready.
He look like him too, for real.
Yo, just thinking, yo, come on. Yo.
Face ass nigga.
How you gonna bomb on the podcast? You ain't gonna put up a picture.
All right, niggas is going in. All right, well, I'm glad you're here, Clipper, man. Listen, man, we was talking about baseball a little bit. We have honestly, now that we done broke him in and everything, shoot, pause. Damn. Thank you, bro. The pause button is on, brother. God damn, bro. Anyway, so we were talking about baseball, and we were talking about like baseball maybe branching out to some other countries or continents because they seem to be transfixed on a few: South America, Japan, Europe. But the African market is open right now. But before we step back into that, Ron mentioned a couple weeks ago how it does feel that there was a hype of black baseball in the 40s, 50s, right around the time when Jackie Robinson made that leap over to the major leagues. Then we start seeing the Josh Gibson, Satchel Pages, all that. But then after they made it to the major leagues, they start dying down because they start noticing they could go down to the Dominican Republic and get somebody that looks like Jackie Robinson, but only pay them a fraction because they know that they are in dire straits. So now you got this conglomerate of these different folks who look black, but ain't necessarily black.
The Clemente effect. That's what I called it. The Roberto Clemente effect.
I agree. I think it's Clemente 100% because Clemente didn't speak only Spanish. He spoke English. So he fooled a lot of people. But he fucked them up because after they won in 71, he said to his mom, yo, I want to say something to my mom in Spanish. And he said some shit in Spanish. They were like, oh shit, he speaks Spanish? You know, because like that, then they went on the whole thing. But now it's completely flipped. Now they are confusing the black players with what they call the Latino players. So I wanted to ask y'all as a group to help me figure out who is really black or, as they say, no black. And what I want to use as a criterion is say we are all summoned back to the planet black, right? And black, we can only bring folks who we consider black. Now, whatever it is you use, if you use what kind of women they date, what their complexion is, what they nose, lips, smile, how they talk, use it. But I want to know from each of y'all with regard to these next few players, are they black or no black? Let's go ahead and kick this off.
I know black. I'm Dominican. I'm Puerto Rican. Be looking just like me. No, papi. I know black. It's not the same, papi. It's not the same.
All righty. So this right here is my first contestant for black or no black. I want y'all to tell me if y'all think that this gentleman right here that I'm about to put on the screen, I'm not going to tell you nothing. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to put his face up on the screen. You can ask me questions, but I want y'all to tell me at the end of this if y'all consider this gentleman black or no black. All righty. So our first contestant right here, Peter.
No black.
Come on, man. What
No
we
black.
doing? What we doing? Is the whole game gonna be a bunch of this?
No black.
I'm just curious.
Man, I don't give a fuck if that nigga's
No
name is Juan Marion Guadalupe Del Gonzalez. His uncle name is Earl Jackson, and he come from a family that lives in Cleveland. That's a nigga there.
Yeah. Okay. Are we all in agreement that this right here? Another?
I put it like this: are you black, Vince?
I consider myself black. You goddamn right. Yeah.
Then put his picture up next to yours.
That nigga blacker than you.
He black. He black.
He black. Okay.
Yeah, he black.
Okay. All right. I hear y'all saying he black, but I will add this to you: he doesn't speak any English. Does that change your mind?
Because he's no black.
That don't mean
No,
nothing.
he's French. He's French. I would say he's French.
That don't mean nothing. There's a lot of niggas in Africa that don't speak English. They black.
Italy.
I know niggas born in America that can't speak English.
Not black. He no black. He no
That's true.
black.
Solo's got a point there. Some niggas in America don't even speak English. What you think? What you think, Clipper man? You say black or no black for my man right here, bro?
No, he's not. He's not African American. He seems like he's French. He speaks French or patois or Haitian.
Yeah.
That's black. What the fuck you mean? Look at the color. Is black a color or
We don't
not?
say what nationality a nigga is.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
say
But
that
is
nigga
black a
black or
color?
not.
Is black a color or not? Black is a color, right?
Well, it's a color. It's a race.
This nigga got a lower body like Frank Gore. What are we talking about?
All right.
Big
Start
good
that
ass
Mark
nigga over here, man. Pause.
Oh, he no black.
Okay. All right. Does this help you if you know what his relationships are? Does it matter who he's with? Does that make
He
a difference?
definitely no black.
Hell no.
He played
No
baseball. They all got white wives. What the fuck that mean? He played baseball. They all and a nigga playing baseball got a white wife. Got a black wife.
Yeah.
You're right about that. You're right on that.
I got a
I don't think no
question.
black woman
Hey,
gonna understand your ass being gone from the house 161 days.
61 days a year. Yeah.
Hey, I want to ask Bob. I want to ask Bob Sumler. Hey, Bob Sumler, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? He's black or he's white, Bo Peep? I mean, Bob Sumler.
I think he just as confused as you. That's what I think.
He look like the Peppermint Lounge, okay? All right, the Peppermint Lounge with Bill Bellamy, okay?
That dude is black, man. If I'm black, he's black. He's darker than I am.
No, go back one picture, Vince. Go back one
He's
picture.
no black.
Okay. All right. Okay, this is the slide.
Hey, no, go back to the picture when he's standing next to his white wife. What color is the nigga standing next to the white bitch? I mean, white woman. Yeah.
White woman. The white bitch.
I thought she was Asian.
Nah. She's now. Before we go too deep, before we start going in on the wife, I do have to let y'all know that she did pass away in an unfortunate accident a while back.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So before you start roasting him and her,
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. I take that back.
Get that dead white woman off of there.
I didn't want to say that. I'll let you say that.
What's wrong with this nigga, Bo P? He knew that bitch was dead when he showed her to us. We don't know that white woman.
Don't let y'all hang yourself. All right. So
you gonna let us hang ourselves? Wow. Poor choice of words. Poor choice of words when talking about a white woman.
You're right.
We all gonna have lawsuits in a minute, pending.
Yeah.
No, y'all.
I gotta step away.
Now about the white people.
Rest in peace to her, man. No disrespect to their marriage or to her passing. But Vince, you ain't shit for that. Because you baited us with that. It doesn't matter who they date. You knew we was gonna have something incendiary to say.
He no black.
Okay. Well, let me get the final verdict from y'all, man. Starling Marte, for me, he gives Lamar.
That nigga look like LeBron right there walking down the Mets highway.
Yeah, but I guess when but in my opinion, if we asked him if he was black, he would say no. because he think that he no black. He from the Puerto Rico. So I don't know. He looks at the black, but I don't think he's black. So I think he no black.
He no black.
It depends. All right, I got one more for y'all. This one is a little bit.
Hold on, wait. So this nigga walking around looking like this. He look like Lance Gross.
He look like
That nigga look like Calvin from House of Pain.
Yeah, true.
Let me take the dude out. All right, well, let me go ahead and get another contestant for y'all. Tell me if y'all think this right here. This is a popular character. His name is Vladimir. Oh, I won't even tell you. I'm just gonna tell you.
I know who he is.
Vladimir.
He's from the Dominican Republic.
Well, I mean that's debatable because you can ask me questions. I'll tell you. But he's supposedly from the Dominican Republic, but that's not where he was born.
He probably was born in Chicago, but he's
probably born in New York.
He's no black.
Nigga was probably born in New York City, where a lot of Dominicans live.
Yeah, he was born in Canada.
In Canada.
He's still no black. He's still no black.
No black?
Hey, Solo, this is the type of platform you told me to pick. You say, hey man, you should come on here. You got guys working out up here to the left. I already signed up for this shit. This podcast should be called Pause. I'm sick of all you niggas. I don't want to be a part of this. This is like a Diddy warm-up room. I don't know what the fuck.
Hold up, whoa.
It's called a Diddy warm-up, bro.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
Hey, now we got Black Ron for niggas like you. We got Black Ron. When you come in here, you gotta handle. You gotta deal with Black Ron. Now you can't come in here disrespecting this house, nigga. Cause we got.
Hey man, you're not gonna make me look out. Make me to be the room bully. All right.
The room bully. You bully everybody. Don't let this 79.
Nah, man, you just can't do something stupid and then say something stupid and not expect me to call you stupid one of them times.
It's the truth. Yeah.
And I don't like that goddamn Diddy response, nigga. They ain't got shit to do with us.
Trying to go to NBA, man. We don't been on the
we leaving. All right, we leaving. All right, well, fine. I'll tell you what. I'll stop a little skit then. I was gonna go with Vladdy. I think Vladdy is a hard case to decide because he's from Dominican Republic, but he was born in Canada. He doesn't speak English primarily, so I think he know black.
So how the fuck is he from the Dominican Republic if he was born in Canada? That nigga from Canada.
Because his dad, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., played for the Expos, and he had him while he was in season. So he was in Canada when he actually was born, even though his roots are in Santo Domingo.
Okay, let's clarify this. Based off your logic, Vince, that's exactly why Cheeto Jesus is got them people in Congress right now taking away birthright citizenship. Because just because your ass was within our borders and you happen to give birth, don't mean that baby is from here. That's the same logic that you
let's clear this up, Vince. When we talking about race, are we talking about nationality, or are we talking about color? Because color, they definitely black in color wise. Now, nationality and race, that may be something different, but color wise, they're black.
True.
So I don't know what you're trying to. I don't know what you're trying to.
That's where I got the disconnect. That I'm thinking you're talking about the nationality.
Yeah.
No, you got disconnect because you're stupid. That's different. But I'm talking about the fact that color and race and nationality is different. But color wise, these are black guys. These are black people.
These are black people.
In color.
Well, I'll tell you where it came from. I'm glad you asked, Bo Pete. It spawned from a conversation that happened with a man named David Big Papi Ortiz. Not long ago, they asked David Big Papi Ortiz about if he had experienced any racism when he was in Boston as a Red Sox, and he said, "No. I know black. I be Papi, and I don't experience no racism.
I remember that.
I don't have this around here." Yeah. Now, when we look at Big Papi, I see a black man. You know what I'm saying? When I see David Ortiz, I
I
see
see
a
a
black
big
man.
old Gerald Levert face ass nigga.
Yeah, but he doesn't consider himself black. So
Let him have 300 strikeout. They're gonna say your black ass struck, your big black ass can't hit the ball. That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah,
That's
let him be in a southern town and get pulled over by a police officer that was born after the year 2000 and don't give a fuck about no old Red Sox player enough to know who he was.
That's what I'm saying. Like Big Papi came out and basically all but said, I am not a black man. And then he kind of basically put a divider between black men, American blacks, and Latino blacks. So I've just had this fascination with what Latino black. Now, me, you ask me like straight up, these all black people. In my mind, like I'm just like, you black. But my question is, if they don't consider themselves black, do we allow them on that spaceship that goes back to Planet Black when they're coming to try to conquer the planet?
I can see it. I can see if David Ortiz was Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa might have made that statement, but David Ortiz, his big black ass, had no business saying that. Now, Sammy Sosa, who done changed his damn color, he may have said something like that. That's stupid. But David Ortiz, no, he's big and black.
Inside of a dog ear.
So what do you think, Henry Welch? What do you think?
Henry Welch. Are you
tell me?
Which one of us is Henry Welch? It better not be me. I ain't know. I
don't know. None of us look like Henry Welch.
Hey, that nigga look like Isaiah Kelly with the flag in his hand.
Oh, yo, did you just?
All right, there you go. That's why he muted you last time. You just
like, there you go. He just
look like Isaiah Kelly. Yeah.
Now to answer your question, though, Vince.
Come on.
Can't nobody that don't claim themselves black get on the goddamn spaceship.
Okay.
Now you can stay your ass with whoever the fuck you claim you want to be with and see if they'll let you on their plane. You not black, you go over there to the white, like the mixed people that say, I'm biracial. Well, go your ass to the white people plane. See if they let your half white ass over there.
Yeah, I know what.
See if they let your half white ass over there, or if they tell you that your visible black half has excommunicated you from that good white ship. And they don't, and at that point, don't you come crawling your half black ass back over here. All of you nigga colored motherfuckers that feel like you not black because you have enough economic opportunity to flex your cultural difference. Niggas love pointing out their Caribbean or their Latin roots as a way of differentiating themselves from the rest of us. No different than people that come from the continent like to differentiate the fact that they African and they not black. But all of them want to say nigga and not get their motherfucking teeth knocked out their mouth.
All out the mouth. Shit.
All of them want to fuck our women, eat our food, jam our music, dress like our style.
Wow.
You want our rhythm, but you can't take the blues. You don't want to dig these blues.
Wow.
All of you niggas is niggas in your country. Because when your country gives us your exports, when Cuba shows us Cubans, they show us Ricky Ricardo. They don't show us niggas that show color. When Brazil gives us their women, they show us light-skinned caramel complected bitches. They don't show us your color. So all you motherfuckers that was second-class citizens in your goddamn third world country want to come over here and then don't want to be second-class citizens in a first-rate country. That tells me that you know how black people are treated. You don't want to align yourself with that. You don't want to associate yourself with the losing side.
That's right.
That's exactly.
I put it like this. I hate to make this example.
You read one good book of Green Eggs and Ham, sell Yonkers version, and he using all them damn big words. What? I'm just serious.
Watch out now. Black Ron got some stuff to say. What you was about to say,
I,
Bo?
I hate to make this example. I hate to use this as an example, but go to jail in America. See if they're gonna put you with the Irish or the white class. Go to jail. See what they're gonna put. They're gonna put you with the black people.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
Your ass
You-
get
you-
locked
you
up. I don't give a damn how much
Right.
Spanish you speak, nigga. It
Yeah.
don't matter. Your ass is black, and Afro Latinas, they don't realize that they are using that shit to divide
Exactly.
us.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Preach. Talk about it. That's real.
Nigga,
talk.
we all came from the same warehouse. We just got dropped off at
Look at
different
this nigga.
locations. Nigga, that same slave ship
That
that
ain't no
took
nigga.
my ancestors, took your ancestors.
He was
They
black.
just dropped yours off down on the sugar cane, dropped mine off over here at the cotton, dropped Solos off at the mental hospital. It don't matter. All our ancestors got dropped off at different spots, but they was all the same niggas that walked off that boat. And just because you learned the language of your captor, that does not make you different.
Hallelujah. That's what I've been trying to say, man. So, because I mean, let's keep it real. Hispaniola, right? Hispaniola. That's where it was.
Yeah.
So, you were well.
Dominican
Appreciate
I got a baseball question. I got a baseball question for you, Vince.
Please.
Is Ohtani pitching now still, or is he not pitching? He just
Good
been a
question.
designated hitter.
Good question. He's not ready to pitch yet. His arm is not up to par. They say if he's going to pitch, it's probably going to be after May. But I'm glad you asked that because I frankly think it's pause.
Time out. You telling me that this Japanese man whose dick you've been riding for the last 3 weeks as one of the best pitchers ain't ready to pitch yet?
No, he's not. No.
That's been almost 3 years, right? It's been almost 3 years.
No. All right, now calm down. All right. It's not that he's not ready because he's not talented. He's not ready because he was injured. If you watched the playoffs last year, you remember when he was sliding into second base, he dislocated his shoulder. He didn't even produce in the postseason. What? Is this a thing?
I'm just asking. They gave him a lot of money because he was a two-way player.
Yeah.
He was a pitcher and a hitter. And so now that he's not pitching.
But he only play one way now, though.
Right.
Well, the thing about it is, like hold on, I'm putting down what you're picking up. But basically, what it is that in order for him to be a two-way player, he's got to be ready to pitch, but he can't pitch with a newly dislocated arm. And the year before, the reason he didn't pitch, the reason why he got
bullshit. He
hitting 500 feet home runs. He hitting 500 feet home runs.
It hasn't happened since he dislocated his shoulder.
He can play center field.
No, he can't play center field. He's not a position player. He's a pitcher. He's a two-way player. He's not playing center
If you could throw 100 miles per hour from the mound, you could throw a ball from outfield to home plate.
I'm just saying. Because his arm ain't strong enough for him to throw 90 miles, but he can still throw that whole 300 feet.
Well, why would you do it though? You got out in the outfield. You already got you got Teoscar, you got Kike.
Don't none of them niggas cost what he cost.
Right.
And that's why
what I'm saying is he got money. He got money.
Right. You finna find a second way to play, bitch. We paid you $300 million a year to play two ways.
If he was black,
you finna play two ways, homie.
If he was black, he'd be out there in some position. If he was black, he would be out there in some position. He able to swing the bat and hit 450 feet balls. Come on, the shoulder ain't too bad. Come on now.
I disagree. Listen, he injured his shoulder in the playoffs last year when they was playing against the Yankees in the World Series. He actually was not able to really produce, so he didn't put up the same numbers he did in the postseason in the regular season as a result. And also, you got to keep this in mind. He came off of a Cy Young year. He got Cy Young surgery in 2023. That's why he didn't pitch in 2024. So he's not fully up to par. Then his shoulder gets messed up. You want to do to come off a Cy Young where he has the scar right here, and he got a shoulder scar. He had surgery on that as well. They say he might be ready to pitch by May. But my opinion is he shouldn't pitch. I don't think the nigga should pitch at all. Why even pitch? There's no reason to have Shohei Ohtani pitch. They've got Roki Sasaki. They got Blake Snell. They got Yamamoto. They got a whole line of Tyler Glass now, Tanner Scott. They got every freaking body in the rotation. You don't need them to pitch. You went the whole entire. Okay, Ron, I see the violin. We see the violin. It's a nice violin. But they went the whole 2024 season without this nigga pitching not now one mound. He didn't pitch not now one mound. Why they want to fuck that up this year? They got the nigga to the playoffs. He got them to the playoffs. He got
only reason they're not forcing him to play because he brings so much money to the game. That's the only reason they're not pushing him. If he'd have been black, you better get your ass out there and pitch.
I brought you here to do two jobs. You finna find a second job in this fucking franchise. You finna be outside saying hello in Japanese to all the Japanese fans. You finna get on you, bitch. Go upstairs and sing, goddammit, while the organ player play. Get down there and sell hot dogs. You finna play. You finna do something else.
Yeah.
You're not finna just do one job for 2 checks, ho. Who you think you hustling?
Y'all are wilding out. Y'all acting like Big Papi wasn't a DH the last bit of his career. Y'all acting like Bob Gibson, who was my favorite pitcher of all the time, who he didn't pitch and hit at the same time, but didn't have to play.
No, I'm not acting like none of that. I'm not acting like none of that. I'm acting like your ass.
They didn't get $1 billion.
The drum for that nigga. Otani. Shohei Otani.
They didn't get $750 million. They didn't get $750 million. He got $750 million.
Of $1 billion, nigga.
Yeah.
750 majillion dollars, nigga.
Yeah.
Send that hoe home.
Yeah.
Send him home.
Solo just gotta say something. It's all right.
Yeah, because
I hope that it will get him pitching. I'm just happy that they.
How much of that money is guaranteed? How much of that money was guaranteed, Vince?
Yeah. 700 million of it's guaranteed.
Exactly.
700 million, but he don't get paid until 2031. Isn't that crazy? Like he gets $2 million.
He be on a lawnmower cutting the grass or something.
You feel me? Did you better be striping the field or something?
Hold on, wait.
Oh, you got me fucked up. No, sir.
Are y'all not understanding? Like Shohei
yes,
Otani.
we understand, but it don't make sense for this nigga.
Hey man, fuck all that you talking about, Vince. Don't tell me about what a nigga used to could do. In the game of professional sports, it is what have you done lately, nigga? You can't rest on your laurels. We realized that you was a cold motherfucker when you was a cold motherfucker. But here lately, bitch, you need to make sure the Gatorade refrigerators are always stocked.
That's right. Hell yeah.
And everybody jockey strap is on their. Everybody jockey strap is in their locker. Yeah. That
deodorized and resized, nigga. What you doing, nigga?
Okay. I got a question, Ben.
I bet you this. When the game over, you better drive the bus, ho. You gotta be fucked up. You better
hold on, Black Rum, man. Not deodorized and resized. So hey, nigga, your nuts done grew. You gotta think you need a bigger cup.
Yeah. And Ben, I have a question. Let me ask you this question, Ben.
Hey Johnson, I saw this one was a little snug on you last game. I got you right.
You had a camera toe. Yeah, you had a camera toe last game, Johnson. You need a bigger cup.
Yeah, for real.
Willis, come here. Come here, Willis. Willis, that ain't your cup. Who cup you got on?
Yeah.
Hey, since they signed him, let me ask you a question. Since the day they signed him, how long has it been since they signed him?
It's been about a year.
Okay, in that year he got hurt, right?
Yeah.
Well, they picked him up. He was already,
he was already hurt.
Yeah. So they already knew that this dude was a possibility he wasn't gonna be playing.
No. You're not making.
I'm asking the question. That's why I'm asking.
He was okay. By hurt, I don't mean that he was injured. All right. When hurt, he just had Cy Young surgery. He came from the Angels where he was with Mike Trout. Mike Trout was also out. So they signed him $700 million, biggest contract baseball had seen until Juan Soto came about. But it's on consignment, consignment. Excuse me, deferment, like I said before. So he only gets $2 million of that up front. But what do they get in the first year of his signing, Solo? He hits
nothing. He ain't played.
He hits 51 home runs. He steals 59 bases. They go to the World Series.
How many of those games that he got a home run in? How many of those
win.
games that he got a home run in did they win?
They had one of the best, short of the Phillies. They had one of the best records, and he didn't even play his main position, which was pitching. This is why he is one of the most dynamic players in the MLB, because he went and did a job that he wasn't even hired to do.
You don't even know if that nigga gonna pitch again.
Hold on. Did Barry Bonds do the same thing when he came? Did Barry Bonds do the same thing?
All right.
Did he get that kind of contract? Did Barry Bonds do the same thing when he went to that?
No, they put an asterisk on Barry. So how the fuck is it a nigga got a shoulder that can't throw, but it's strong enough for him to hit home runs with, and he ain't on no goddamn juice?
Barry Bonds was a slugger, and that was it. He did not play very well on the other side of the ball. He's a hitter. And
did Ricky Jackson play that? Did Ricky Jackson play that kind of ball? Did he get that kind of contract?
Ricky Jackson.
What name? Ricky for the
Ricky
play for the Oakland Athletics.
Ricky Henderson.
Reggie Jackson.
Ricky Henderson.
No, Ricky Henderson stole bases, hit the ball, and played outfield. Right? Am I right?
Yes, Ricky
fit that category.
Ricky was in that category, and I definitely put Ricky in that category. I don't put Ricky and Barry Bonds. Ricky was more of a stealer, a slugger. I mean, not as much a slugger. Barry Bonds was known to hit the ball out. He was a hitter. Ricky was like, I'm just going to get on base and I'm going to steal. And he also was known for beating Lou Brock's world record. And, he got a lot of stripe because when he did finally beat it, he was like, I'm the greatest of all time. And it was like, nigga, who the fuck? Like, goddamn. Like, but he was
Did they offer him that kind of money? Did they offer him that kind of money? The only reason Ohtani is getting it because of the population of his native country, along with the NBA, along with the MLB,
and the stadium probably got a discount on all them fucking TVs.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like this. It's like this. Think of it like this, Bo Peep. It's like, Bo Peep, where you from again originally?
North Dakota, nigga. What? Yeah.
All right, North Dakota. Let's say
I'm from Mississippi. I'm from Mississippi.
I didn't think so. I thought you was one of them JJ from the SIP, my niggas. So if you get booked in your hometown, right? The promoter knows that people in your hometown know who you are. They know that more than likely, if you put out a Facebook, Instagram post, that at least some of your family friends from the crib gonna pull up, right?
I'm going there Friday. Matter of fact, and it's sold out. I'm going there Friday, and it's sold out. Yeah, you're right.
See, look how that
Saturday.
goes.
Saturday. Yeah.
Why would you not do that in Japan? Why would you not do that in Korea? My issue is you should also do it in Africa. That's the biggest thing that I was talking about. So yeah, I think that they're not doing wrong. Like I said,
a lot of Africa don't have ESPN, nigga. Come on, let's be real.
You change the subject. You change the subject, nigga. You change the subject. No, what Bo P is saying is the countries that have the best baseball athletes probably don't have electricity, so they only have TVs. But you changing the subject. Look
at the guy. Look at the guy we were talking about that was playing basketball in Africa, trying to get to the NBA. Did you think he had? Did you see what he was playing on? Dirt courts, shooting baskets in tubs and tires and shit. His weights was stones and shit. See what I'm saying? So he didn't have the goddamn accessibility that American athletes have. So my thing is, America has reneged on black kids getting to the goddamn Major League Baseball because we don't have the goddamn practice facilities. We don't have the same resources.
You got a motherfucker that they owe $680 million to.
Yeah. Well, 698 as of right now. Oh, dang! Looks like we froze.
But they probably got the best baseball fields in the goddamn world.
I'm just saying. I want that to just build. I ain't freeze. I do want that to resonate. Cause you talk about he ain't even doing his primary position, which is pitcher. We don't even know if he's gonna be. We don't even know if he's gonna be the person that he was.
My point is, they went and found talent in a foreign country that was able to.
And Rihanna found love in a hopeless place. Who gives a fuck?
But my point is that they could do the same thing in the continent of Africa. That was
They
what I
could
was
do the same thing in the inner city in America, nigga.
America.
Well, we're trying
They
to
do
do that,
that.
but
No,
niggas ain't interested.
That's what
Come on,
we
man.
talking about.
That's
We just
right.
got through doing a whole "Is he black or is he not black" segment.
Right.
Okay.
Your last fucking segment.
Put that same facility on Martin Luther King Boulevard in all of the goddamn cities in America.
So
all that money they spent
Yeah.
in sending scouts here and there. Them motherfuckers could send them niggas into the inner city.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
There is probably 4 cold motherfuckers in the city of LA. All them niggas got to do is drive down the goddamn street.
So you're right. I agree. I do wish that there was way more emphasis put on ball in these cities that we're talking about. There are programs that are right now being used, some of the players that are in Atlanta, like Michael Harris Jr. Or the second, Lawrence Butler of the formerly the Oakland Athletics. These are players who came up through the MLB.
Wait. What's Oakland's new name?
Hold on. But guess where they put them at? In the subdivision they live in. They need to bring it down to the inner city of Atlanta.
Right.
I know a lot of. I know that the subdivision they live in is nice and quiet with the little white wives and all that kind of shit. But I'm talking about inner city Atlanta. I'm talking about the Martin Luther King boulevards of every city in America. How many baseball fields you think is on Martin Luther King Boulevard?
Yo, you're right. I mean, let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you this, since we're on the subject, and then we can kind of cross over a little bit into basketball before Solo fall back asleep. I think he took his pill a little early this morning. So
and Solo, I like to tell you, I like you got lighting on yourself now. You don't look like you in 1920s on TV. Yeah, you got lighting.
They in Sacramento Athletics now?
Well, they're not in Sacramento. They're only playing in Sacramento for this year and next year, but they're actually the Vegas A's now. So they're going to be in Vegas for the long run. But they got to play on a minor league stadium, just like the Rays do for the next 2 years, because they don't have.
I mean, they probably didn't have enough attendance for that to be a big problem.
Yeah, they were losing. Yeah, and Ricky Henderson Stadium back in Oakland, they wasn't really getting a lot of attendance. So I think they're going to do well with the A's. But I also think, but I also think that the A's are low key a sleeper team. Like Lawrence Butler is no bullshit. His second half last year, he was slugging his ass off. And this is a real nigga. Like, this ain't no, is he black or no black? No. This nigga right here still go to the studio and put down bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the nigga right here who's like a real G. Like, I put him, Tim Anderson on the Angels, Marquise Grissom.
Marquise Grissom's son is in AAA. Marquise Grissom's son, he gonna get picked up. I just talked to Marquise Grissom the other day.
Oh, you know he will. Yeah, man.
His son throwing 97 miles per hour pitches. Yeah.
Yeah, man, but I'm so geek. I ain't gonna lie. Like Lawrence Butler, I'm excited about, because this dude is gonna put real niggas back on the map when it comes to baseball. Like, this is a real ass, down to earth. You're gonna find him in the back of the club in his own section, bottles, everything, doing all that same. I mean, I'm not trying to call him a hood rat. You know what I'm saying? He's a regular, he's a nigga type nigga. But I love the fact that he is the spotlight. Like, he just got an extension to go with the A's for a few more years. And this
nigga got a do-rag on in that picture.
Yeah, because he got swag. Him and folks like him and my dog Marcus Stroman, they all rock that do-rag, bro. There's nothing wrong with it, man. I love it, bro. My dog is real swag worthy. Like, this is.
But I don't want to get caught up in the hip hop life, because that's what happens. They get caught up in the hip hop life, and it deters them from the baseball.
Porn stars and catch dope cases and pistol cases and all that stupid shit.
And baby mamas and shit. Yeah.
Trying to be
Look at Zion Williams. Look at Zion Williamson. You come out, and then next thing you know, them porno girls get you, and you're done. You're done. Yeah. So if he keep his mind on baseball, I like his game. I'm an Oakland A's fan, so I like his game. But I just hope he don't get too much in his hip hop life that it takes him away from the game.
I don't think
they'll pull you away.
I think he got his mind on greatness. I think he's got He's got the pop. He's got the energy. I mean, even last year they sent him down to AAA to get his swing right for a little bit, and that messed him up in the head. And he was like, "Nah, that ain't never happening to me again." So now he is completely transfixed on being one of the next baseball greats, and I can't wait. And since y'all was talking about why ain't we seeing this type of thing in the inner cities, one of the things that I also think is one of the reasons why we haven't seen baseball as prominent in the black community is because we haven't seen the baseball blacks greats at the helm, like the Mookie Bettses. Back in the day, I remember, man, Frank Thomas, what? Ozzie, what? Ricky, all these cats, like we wanted to be like them. Who is it now? Who is it now? That's why we need Lawrence Butler.
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you another reason why. Because when you go to the Black Baseball Diamond, it's dirt. You don't see that pretty grass.
There ain't no pretty field with brand new bathrooms and brand new vending machines
and brand new
like I said last time. Ain't no hoes checking for the baseball players.
That's the problem.
Niggas go where the hoes gonna be at.
Yeah.
Well, I think that may be a short-sighted statement. I think that David Justice, A-Rod, they might argue with that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that they have an opportunity to change the face of baseball.
No, they not arguing with that. When a bitch would meet them and she say, "What you do?" He said, "I play baseball." She'd be like, "What?" Because she ain't at the baseball game.
Yeah.
Well, don't you think that though some of these cats, some of the Jazz Chisholms, the Lawrence Butlers, like, is there an opportunity to become a baseball rock star? Have we lost the concept of black baseball rock star?
You're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying that these young men have the inability to get women. I'm saying when there were Babe Ruths, when there were A-Rods, when there were, you know what I'm saying, Big Poppies, women were at these games.
True.
David Justice
had Halle Berry.
Yeah, he did.
He was the first one.
ATL.
Yeah.
I think,
but baseball is considered to be a polite sport. NFL and NBA, they run through hoes. Trust me. Baseball is considered to be a gentleman's game.
Baseball niggas get married. It's a gentleman's game.
These other sports is a whole look. Will Chamberlain put it on the map. When you get 23,000 women a year, fucking that's different. Baseball is a gentleman's game.
Agreed.
Football, the basketball,
baseball and golf are married men's games.
Yeah.
Boxing, football, basketball. It was all dick swinging sports.
Yeah. And I mean, does it say anything about that? But the fact that those are predominantly black sports too? Is there anything to be said about that?
Well, I mean, there's always the rumor that black men are hypersexual, but there's also, you got to remember, those three sports show men wearing
in a macho level,
Yeah, doing the most manly thing ever. Like, especially football and boxing. It's brutal. People are getting hurt, niggas potentially dying. You seeing men that are taller and bigger than average dudes clashing other titans. You remember, like, there used to be women that would come to the Coliseum way back in Roman times and watch them gladiators fight. And they'd be so overwhelmed at watching two niggas fight to the death that they would literally be having orgasms at just the sight of these two men engaged in mortal combat. Like, you got to understand, it drives that
euphoria. The euphoria. Yeah,
they can't help it.
Being with a dominant man, these guys done finished fighting and they done got beat to death, and women still want to fuck him that night. And he too weak to fuck. They still want to fuck him.
Look like Martin's when he fought with Tommy Hearns, and she got some hot coochie ready for him right now.
Yeah.
Baby, where it don't hurt at. That's why I'm a kid.
Right. Well, listen. Speaking about hurt, man, this is a crazy event that happened. I wanted to get y'all opinion on something that I saw. Now I don't know how big y'all are into other sports outside baseball, all that other stuff, but
Let's get to the track. Let's get to the track. I know you're going. Let's get to the track.
Yeah, something happened in the world of track not too long ago, and I just wanted to get y'all.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and let this clip ride, and let's just talk about it on the other end.
A strike with the metal baton to Tucker's head sends her reeling. Officials immediately disqualified the team from Icy Norcom, but the damage was done.
I still can't believe it. I'm still in shock. Like, everyone's texting me, checking up on me, and I appreciate that. But, like, I'm still trying to take it all in. I can't believe it happened.
Tucker's now dealing with the effects of a concussion and a possible skull fracture. Now, all the Tuckers want is an apology and an explanation.
Why did you do it, and why haven't you apologized yet? So on the back curve, I had kind of got cut off when I tried to pass it the first time. So I let her go ahead. So I knew, like, when I got fully on the curve, that I was just going to have to push through and pass her.
Then out of turn 4, a strike with the metal baton to Tucker's head sends her reeling. Officials immediately disqualified the team from Icy Norcom, but the damage was done.
I still can't believe it. I'm still in shock. Like, everyone's texting me, checking up on me, and I appreciate that. But, like, I'm still trying to take it all in. I can't believe it happened.
Tucker's now dealing with the effects of a concussion and a possible skull fracture. Now all the Tuckers want is an apology and an explanation.
Why did you do it?
You can't fracture nobody's skull with no track.
Right.
So on the back.
She said, bitch, stay in your lane.
Side your head like, like, oh, yo, I don't know if y'all look.
They need to show this race. They need to show this race from their exchange, because I need to see what happened to lead up to that.
Yeah, they said she bumped her a few times. They said she bumped her a few times when she wasn't supposed to be in her lane. She bumped her to the girl. Said she got tired of that. But
right,
I mean, it's literally she hit her. It wasn't no accident. She hit her on purpose
at all.
Hey, listen. I would be amiss if I didn't assume each and every last one of us done been in the relationship with a woman that may have been a little slightly aggressive, and we might have took a hit or two before that we may not have want to. But I ain't never got hit by some shit with a motherfucker who got a running start. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole running start.
Motherfucker going 18 miles an hour and hit you in your fucking head.
You ran up to you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole different kind of
like, wait, but then again, I guess that's the same thing like standing still, because they both was moving at that speed.
No, inertia. Nah, fuck the inertia, bro. I'm not doing physics with this. Running start. She had aggression. She was mad. She hit upside the head, and it gave her a concussion. You see how she stumbled off? Like,
hey, Vic, I've been trying to remember when I ran track. How much did that baton weigh? I can't remember it weighing that much.
Yeah, to get somebody not that heavy.
It ain't that heavy.
She got a skull fracture.
Right.
Boom.
Her mama all on the news putting 100 on 10. My baby got a possible skull fracture. Bitch, you lying.
Because she got braids, so I know that braids helped some of the contact. It didn't. She didn't get hit dead on the skull. She got hit on the braids. So I can't remember how much my baton weighed, but it didn't weigh that much to fracture.
It don't even weigh a pound.
Right.
If it weighed too much, it would throw your balance off while you was running. Motherfucker don't even weigh a pound.
Can we call bullshit on the whole? All we want,
and it's hollow. A track and field baton is hollow. It ain't like there's no solid piece of wood she batted over.
It's still metal. It's still a metal. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I can see if that frying pan Solo was just eating out of, if he hit her with that. That would make a difference. That would make a difference.
That skillet, wasn't he? That nigga was in that skillet.
Might as well, goddammit. Might as well.
The nigga over there eating scrapple.
But I mean, to my conclusion is, it was done on purpose.
You think it was done on purpose?
It was done on purpose. It was done on purpose.
Yeah. Of course it was done on purpose. You got to be a complete idiot to believe that girl didn't aim and hit that girl in the head.
Well, let's see what the girl who hit her said. She had evidently something to say too.
So nobody's gonna believe me, because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose. I'm just
look at that drawback. Look at that drawback.
Nobody's gonna believe me, because I can admit
Bro,
From the
she
video,
cocked that
it does
son
look
bitch back
purposeful,
like a
but I know my
45.
intentions, and I would never hit
Look at the
somebody on
drawback.
purpose.
Look at the
I
drawback
do
right there.
everything by myself. Nobody's gonna believe me because I can admit from the video, it does look purposeful, but I know my
Please.
intentions.
Sound like Solo after he killed the
All
broadcast.
us got kids,
That's that
right?
bullshit, man. I
Look at
hate
that.
bullshit when I hear it.
Free the frame on the drawback. Free the frame on the drawback. That's a drawback. That's a drawback right
Back
there.
up. Look at that.
Right
Go
there.
back. Go
Right
back.
there. Right there. That's it.
She had the whole setup like, bitch, bitch,
You
I'm
gonna
about to
fuck up
blast
my.
the piss out you.
That's an ass whoop. That's you know that's a wind up ass whooping.
Yeah. Here.
Yo, but this is, I hate to do this, but I gotta call this what it is, man. Women, we get it. Sometimes things happen, but you cannot cry your way to innocence every time you do some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't work.
Boy, she was over there hitting it with the
yeah, whatever, bitch. Crocodile tears, bitch. You wasn't thinking that shit when you took a whole 2x4 of metal to the back of my skull, and then for the mom to sit and talk about all we want is an apology, bitch. Apologies don't pay medical bills, ho. You better ask for that full amount. You better call Morgan and get what you need for the people. Because
you better call Top Dog Law. Bitch,
Top
you better
dog.
call Big Al.
Big Al. Big Al is just like you. He been hitting the head too.
Yes, bitch, you better call Maurice Perry today, not tomorrow.
Yeah. No, that was deliberate. That was the deliberate strike. That was the deliberate strike on her behalf, man. I don't care how she tried to make it up. She deliberately hit that girl because she could have pulled her arm. She could have pulled her arm back in. She could have pulled her back in. But no, she went like this. She went like this. Yeah.
Overhand. And on a serious note, her parents need to get her into some sort of anger management or something like that, because clearly, I'm being dead ass, because clearly this little girl right here just showed you that she has the propensity to crash out. And there's gonna be some young man that she's dating that's gonna feel the brunt of that. Much to your point earlier, Vince. And she gonna be to put her hands on a nigga or ran him over with her car or pulled a pistol, because she's a very heat of the moment type motherfucker. And we gotta really speak towards this culture that our young people have, where they making these rash ass decisions with no thoughts about the future. She was not thinking about her track and field career in the future. She wasn't thinking about all the scholarships she just gave up, all the sponsorship money that she just gave up. And had she came out and told the truth about it, she might could have rescued her career. But that it was an accident. I didn't even mean to hit her.
But let's think about what she would have done to the girls who was in front. If she'd have come up to her, she probably beat her to death.
Y'all remember in the 90s, there was a white woman named Tonya Harding that attacked a woman named Nancy Kerrigan and had her legs broke because this bitch wouldn't do well in skate.
Yeah, right.
This level of competition.
Hey man, that's a great point you brought up. You do that joke about that. That's a great point you brought up. That was a deliberate act of vengeance right there. Like, bitch, you done passed me. Yeah. She took. Yeah.
So this is ugly. And evidently from the comments, shout out to Double Up AP, saying that evidently they're holding a rally for the girl. They're holding a rally for the girl who hit the other girl. They say the city got her back. I can't fact check.
I hope the city got her back for the next 25 years while she the assistant manager at fucking Wendy's, because she gave up her goddamn track and field career, and some young nigga come pump that young failure dick off in her and saddle her ass with 2 kids.
Yo, okay. Well, what about? All right, you remember? What's my girl name? Remind me first. My name. My girl who's in track. I love her. Sharika.
Sha'Carri
Richardson. Like she had went through some stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Like she.
But ain't none of them bitches hitting her. Ain't none of them hoes hitting her. She gonna stop. She gonna stop running and start fighting. Guaranteed.
No, she
Well,
not. She gonna
Shakari's
finish
always
that
out
fucking
front.
race,
She's always out
and as
front.
soon as she
Shakari's
go
out
through that
front.
tape, she gonna turn around and throw that shit up.
Yeah, that
She
girl
gonna
about
do
that
what she
action.
came there to do.
Yeah.
She about that fight.
But I was saying that
See,
because
here's what we not paying attention to. Them two girls in that race were in 3rd and 4th place. Both of their ass was losing. And when she got hit in that goddamn head, she had just passed up the girl in 3rd place and took her spot.
They were 2nd and 3rd. They were 2nd and 3rd.
Oh, wow.
They were 2nd and 3rd place.
I didn't even
So
peep that actually.
they were 2nd and 3rd place.
So
Because the girl
the
in front
race
of was
was
in first place.
already lost, my nigga.
Yeah,
And the girl that was in front of them was in front of their ass by a country mile.
Right.
The race was already lost. She did all that diving on the floor shit so that she wouldn't go out bad as getting her ass smoked in the race.
So what
Well, now to her defense, you get hit in the head, you forget about running. I'm sorry, you forget about running. You forget about running. But the girl that the third,
actually, don't you run away from whatever hits you in your head? I'm gonna speed up. Shit, so I'm falling out here.
Yeah, well,
I'm
no,
in
you
a
forget about
zigzag
running.
pattern. I might not stay in my lane.
Yo, legitimate question. What y'all think the beef was over?
She got passed. She wasn't in the shape.
No,
she wasn't the only one behind
They've been talking shit on Twitter. They've been talking shit on Instagram. Bitch, I'm quicker than you. Bitch, that's why I'm about to get more scholarships than you, more NIL money than you. And your nigga in my DMs.
There's another girl right there too. Like why?
Well, they said they had raced before. They had raced before in a different race at a different time. So she knew the girl. Yeah, because they had each other. They had each other Instagram and information.
Yeah,
and the one who hit her,
been talking slick
she said,
online.
I tried to apologize to. I tried to apologize to her. She blocked me. So they knew each other from previous races. So this ain't the first time this girl done beat her.
All right.
So she said, "This
goddamn that bitch beat me again.
At the end of the day, that girl had no right hitting that girl with that thing. At the end of the day, we can laugh, live out. In sports, we do not need that type of shit. And it's always coming from our people.
Yeah.
It was a white girl out there too. Y'all ain't see the girl on the far left? The white girl was sucking them in. He ain't hit her across the damn head.
Fair enough.
She wasn't on. She was so far behind. She wasn't in the video. So I don't know how good that. I don't know what that.
No, the white girl was coming in. She was doing her thing.
Yeah, but she wasn't in the damn video. So the other girl.
She was looking at that girl swinging at her with that stick. She said, "You know what? I'm gonna slow the fuck down because y'all don't tuck it to somewhere else."
Hey, man! Before we get off, did anybody see the fight between the Lakers last night? Anybody see that?
Well,
that's what I'm trying to talk about.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
I didn't see it.
I think one of our reporters wants to bring this up, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him the opportunity to just go ahead and get this out because clearly there was something going on last night with this, and evidently Solo has made a presentation. Kind of want to give us a little rundown. So Solo, what exactly is it that we're looking at here, and just kind of give us an idea.
Just run the beautiful beam footage and let us go.
All right.
Feel free to commentate at any time. Feel free to commentate. This ain't from the beginning, but that's okay. All right. This right here is the fight that went down. My team was winning until Draymond Green's cousin, my boy right here, number 2, to put them hands on him. So if y'all watch the video, y'all can see what I'm talking about. This is the Lakers enforcer. I call him my Draymond Green Jr. Yes. You know who this is, Ron. Number 2 right there. I can't say his last name right. I always Vanderbilt. I think his name Vanderbilt. But he don't fought 4 times. He don't fought 4 times in the month of March, nigga. In the month of March, nigga. In the month of March. See right here? See, when he tell you to get off him, he mean that. Tell him, Ron. When he mean that. I told Ron would commentate. Ron, tell us what they were really saying. What he was really saying. Now, this game right here, this was the real fight. With my boy right here. You watch this right here. This was the real fight last night. This how you hit a nigga. Bam!
What the...
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You saw that game last night, Ron?
Oh
no, I missed the shit out of the game.
Gave him that gave him that elbow to the face because he hit his boy. There's been a lot of fights in the NBA right now. I just wanted to know what y'all opinion on it because
but Rudy Gobert,
there wasn't no fight. There wasn't no fight. There wasn't no fight.
Yeah, I
He wasn't gonna fight.
One at a time. One at a time. They won't hear
that was
nobody.
a brush. That was a brush. That was a brush. That ain't no fight.
It's gonna come back.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting to see the fight footage. I keep seeing a bunch of arbitrary licks getting passed. Just one-offs.
Yeah, I was about to say the same. Solo, like this, it's a lot of.
This is NBA fights. These are what we call NBA fights. You're
20,
not gonna
20,
get
20.
too much of. You're not gonna get too much of the shit you.
It's not a fight.
with
If
Indiana,
both sides ain't throwing punches.
Right.
Yeah,
this ain't no fight. This ain't no fight.
I was thinking you was gonna give us some Ron Artest. You know what I'm saying? Some Detroit Pistons. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this is lightweight, bro. This is AAU.
Yeah, but this is the NBA. This is the NBA.
I mean, yeah.
This is all you look at it. Look at rewind that.
Nah, that is pretty ugly. Yeah,
that's pretty ugly, bro.
I don't like, and I don't know how to feel about the dude.
Yeah, but he a 7-foot nigga that did that to a little bit of 6
No. That's called a hard foul. That's not a fight. That's a hard foul.
Yeah.
A fight is when they go at it. This is not a fight. This is a hard foul.
Yeah.
Ain't no fist ball. That's a body
that nigga
check,
had
bro.
his shoulder, that nigga.
Bro, P, what you had something to you were asking if we saw this fight. I'm assuming you saw some of these instances last night.
This is the first time I've seen it. This first time I'm looking at it.
Are you underwhelmed as I am? it's like all right. Next,
it's a hard foul.
All right,
this may be how we end the episode.
This weekend, the fight. Let's remember this. The fight is this weekend. Y'all gotta watch it. Alex is going to bring his shit. He is the lightweight, heavyweight champion of the UFC. And we
still ain't learned how to say that man's name, did you?
I'm never gonna say his last name. I knew you was gonna say that. God
Pierre.
That ain't how to say it either. See, you fucked it up too. See, y'all can't even say that it's me fucking it up and he fucked it up.
It's Pereira.
That's
right. You're right. I say Pereira.
That's right.
Well, you know,
the whole week.
I'm taking
the fight segment away from you.
I was about to
There's
say
2 fuck-ups in a row. Now, hold on, Vince.
Hold up.
This second fucking weekend. No, shut up. Shit. Hush. I'm sick of you. I'm taking the fucking fight segment from your ass. Last week, nigga, you didn't report on the Anthony Joshua fight. You couldn't say Alex Pereira's name. I gave you a whole week to get this nigga's name down. You come up into an Alex. Alex don't do.
Hey, I ain't the only one
shut up.
Say his name right.
Shut the fuck up. You gonna lead in? No, Bo P. This nigga wrote this shit. No, because we gotta discuss this Lakers fight y'all missed. I'm expecting to see niggas with their fist balled up. It's not a fight if you don't ball your hand up.
It is considered a fight in NBA terms. That's what it's called.
No, it's not. It's not even an altercation. It's a foul. It wasn't even a flagrant foul.
Hey, and let's go back to last week. Bronny James played this week. He's in the game. He was in the game. 3 other niggas on the bench didn't get in the game. Bronny James played. Yeah, we were talking about it.
How did he do?
What was his stat line? What was his stat line?
1 for 5.
No, he had 1. He had a rebound. He had a couple rebounds.
A steal.
He had 6 points.
Yeah.
Why they keep doing this young nigga like this, Bo? They fucking this young nigga over, man. God damn.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, but now, look, what's the girl trying to hit on him now?
That ain't LeBron's son. That's Kwame Brown's son.
The girl used to date Matt Barnes. Used to be married to Matt Barnes. Now she came out and said, LeBron is my type of guy. He said, he's my soulmate. So hey, man, look, Bronny doing good. Bronny got old bitches want to hit on it.
Don't wish that on Barney. Don't wish that on
Bronny out here
man.
finna do the Marcus Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, with Pippen's wife.
You're right. But yeah, Matt Barnes' wife said, look, Bronny James is my type of guy. He's my soulmate. So hey, he's coming up in the world.
Your soulmate can't be somebody who was born after you lost your virginity, bitch. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bitch? Your coochie been on these streets since Cash Money Records took over for the 99 and the 2000. Bitch, you woke up with dick on your mouth. He had applesauce and breast milk on his, bitch. What are we discussing, bitch? You've been fucking since his daddy got drafted. What are we talking about?
You got breast milk to feed the nigga. You got breast milk to feed the nigga, bitch. Come on now. Yeah.
Hey man, I don't know. She like him young too. She like him young.
Yo, okay, well, I'm glad.
But see, you know what pisses me off? If the roles were reversed, if there was an old ass nigga with a 20-year-old woman, they would say he grooming.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they
would call him a predator. They would say he a dirty old man, he a sick bastard. Why aren't old women held to that same level of atrocity? Because you out here grooming. We all, hey man, I don't know a nigga alive that's the outsmarted coochie. Nigga, coochie is the most indestructible force known to man. I don't know a nigga that hasn't succumbed to coochie yet. As a matter of fact, when you get through conquering the world, all you want is some coochie. I said a straight man.
All right. You said a nigga. I was just saying.
You got to be a coochie liker. And any man that likes coochie has came across old ones, young ones, fat ones, skinny ones, tall ones, short ones, ugly ones, cute ones, dark ones, light ones. They all are amazing. Now you telling me that this old woman who has mastered her coochie is not more of a groomer than a nigga who is her age attacking a young woman that will be Bronny's age? You've been whipping that pussy on NBA niggas since the early 2000s, ma'am.
But all right, what about her just wanting what she want? And some dudes, I mean, myself as a younger man, I was into the older.
I like the older woman. I like the older one when I was a younger man. I like the older woman.
I've always liked 35-year-olds. I've been liking 35-year-old women since I was 15. It's something about a woman saying I'm 35.
So how you gonna talk bad on the dude? I mean, maybe whether or not you say she got a master's degree in pussy. But
because what we not doing is being real.
Hey,
all of us got with some women that we had no fucking business being around.
Right. But a used car with a lot of miles on it can still look good with a nice body and clean interior.
Yes. And a 2000 Corvette Corvette can still kill a brand new driver.
Right. But you don't know when you get in that used car how many miles left on it. It looks good. It drives good. But as soon as you start driving and put some miles on it, something's going to break down.
And as a young man,
that's the mind. And that's the mind of the old bitch. It's going to break down. Yeah.
Yep. And the body. Because nothing is more disheartening as a young nigga to be power driving a woman and she say, wait a minute, baby, put that leg down. My hip acting up.
Exactly.
My knee ain't no good.
Yeah. That transmission look wild.
When she get up and go to the tub, nigga, like that freak out as a young nigga. And she say, oh, my chest, hand me my medicine. Oh shit.
I gotta quote my dog, formerly known as Food Stamp, Fredo, who would say he like it when the old women be like, it's in my liver.
Yeah.
my nigga.
But she been with some NBA players. It's been in her liver, her gut, her throat, and everything.
NBA player can do it.
Let me get off Bronny real quick, man. So Black Ron, evidently, I think Solo was trying to kind of give us a little bit of insight on this.
No, man, fuck Solo. He's no longer the boxing and pugilism correspondent. He can't talk about nothing fighting unless he running past us Spurs. Because this nigga's doing a bad job.
Because I can't pronounce a nigga name.
No, not only that. You dropped the ball on the Anthony Joshua fight.
I don't care for Anthony Joshua. That's why
it's not about who you care for, nigga. You're serving as a media role. Do you think I care for all this baseball Vince be talking? No, but I have to be abreast of the topic. You have to be aware of what the fuck we talking about. This is not talk about the sports we like and only that show. It's all sports. And you the one said you was gonna be the fighting correspondent, nigga. That's all the fights, not just the ones you want to watch.
I just said,
especially the pay-per-view championship fight.
Fuck all that.
That was a fight for a belt.
Hold up, nigga. Let's talk about the fight. Who do you got? It's days before the fight. Who do you have?
No, I'm talking about the fights that you missed. You didn't really talk about the Tank and the Roach fight. We all talked about that. You didn't have any refreshing points of view to offer on the Lamont Roach fight at all.
Lamont Roach, I've been familiar with Lamont Roach for a long time, and I said to everyone the week before the fight, I said that I'm scared about this fight because of the history that these two have. I said that.
I don't think Black
you
Ron
ain't
does
saying
not feel
shit.
Impressed at all.
That's not saying shit, dog.
Let me ask the question again.
Bo Peep, does that sound like an impressive segment?
No. Who do y'all think?
He should have said this fighter has had 77 losses and 77 wins, no losses. He's known to be a striker. He's known to be a pound and ground. He ain't said none of that other than I think he gonna win. I think he gonna win. I like the color of his trunks. I like his trunks. He got a nice outfit when he come out there. He ain't said nothing about, hey, man, this dude is known to come from behind. He's known to take punches. He's known to be a striker. He's a ground and pounder.
Started off as a wrestler in college. None of that shit.
Yeah, none of that.
You're not doing the job. So you fired.
Yo, he got you so good. I think he gonna win.
You fired your goddamn self.
Y'all do it.
We gonna do it, nigga. What we telling you?
Because you ain't doing it. We gotta do it. You ain't doing it.
He's like, y'all gonna have that. We're having
Black Ron. Hey, Black Ron and Bo Peep, listen to this shit right here. Check this out. Fuck both of y'all.
That ain't tell us who gonna win. That ain't tell us who gonna win. That still ain't tell us who gonna win.
Let me clear this.
He ain't told us who he think gonna win the fight. And Alex, man. Alex. Who Alex fighting?
I tell you, I can't say his name right. All right, let me ask you.
You got Google. You got time to Google this. You got time to Google this.
He had a whole week to go over this shit.
Hold on. Let me ask him this. Let me ask him this. What time is the fight? Where is the fight? Do you know that?
Yeah.
What time is the fight?
10 p.m.
When is the fight? What day is the fight?
Saturday. This Saturday.
On what
Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at?
Las Vegas.
What hotel?
Y'all
kiss my ass. Y'all kiss my ass. And thank you for Vince helping me with all this, just laughing and shit. And have a great old time.
You ain't giving him enough time to Google this shit, man. You gotta put some gap between your questions, bro.
That nigga had a week. He had a week to Google this shit, man.
He
Your
fucking up last
show
week.
work unprepared, my nigga. No.
When is the weigh-in? When is the weigh-in? When is the weigh-in?
No, Vince. This nigga could have Googled this shit in the 3 minutes that we had before we went live with his live pushing ass.
Name. I don't got to Google it. I know about it. I just cannot pronounce the goddamn name.
When is the press conference?
Bro,
when is the press
If you know
conference?
it, but you can't say it, then you don't know it, as far as I'm concerned.
I literally we did probably an hour, which was way more than I expected to do on baseball. Fortunately, because Bo P and Clipperman expressed some interest in it, so I was able to go a little further. That was enough time for you to have all these stats.
You could have all to the side. This nigga got up and went and scrambled eggs and came back and ate them out the skillet. You could have been Googling while you was over there eating.
He's trying to Google right now in the middle of the test.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Bro, this nigga thought he was gonna be able to filibuster his way through.
What other fights should we? What other fights should we be looking for on the undercard? What other fights should be good fights on the undercard? Do you know that?
TT and LaKendra gonna fight in the parking lot. That's the only fight this nigga done heard about.
You're the hot seat coach.
Damn, boy, y'all wow.
Who on the undercard?
Justin Geechee. That's one of my favorite fighters.
Justin Geechee. He from South Carolina.
Justin Geechee. Yeah. The one got knocked out last fight, but he ain't gonna get knocked out this time. My boy gonna come with that ruckus.
Who he fighting?
Damn.
That dude, that other dude. He fighting that other dude. He fight that other dude.
You niggas don't even know. I just thought
this nigga is looking for insurance that he know ain't on the vehicle right now. Hold on, officer.
He fight that other dude.
No help. Fuck both of y'all for no help.
Yeah. I didn't look it up. That was my job. You the fight coordinator. You the fight correspondent.
I just found out I was the fight coordinator.
Bo. This nigga told us at the end. We had a meeting at the end of one of our episodes. And he was like, "Hey fellas, I got an idea for a segment. I think it'll really bring more color to the show. I really think it's an added level. You know, so I want to cover these fights." And we was like, hell yeah, we like talking about fights. Hell yeah, I was hoping y'all would say that, man. So I bet so next show, I'm gonna be the fight correspondent.
Hey, Black Ron, he was talking about the World Star fights. Yo.
Oh man,
this nigga, I wouldn't trust this nigga to cover a food fight.
He said he like Alex Pierre. What is his name? Alex Pierre. Alex Pierre. He said I like him because he don't wear no shit.
No, last week he called that nigga Pro Real.
Real. He said I like him because he don't wear no t-shirt. Cause he don't wear no undershirt. I like him because he always got his chest out. Is what he said.
That nigga always got them titties for the world. With a chain on him. This nigga think he a dope dealer.
Solo, are you gonna do better, bro?
I ain't gonna do shit.
He's doing his best.
Hold on. Listen, no. Listen, because we live. So I'm explaining to you niggas correct.
And why
I ain't doing shit. And Black Ron can kiss the side quarter piece of my ass. And Bo P, fuck you. Don't come across the street and say shit to me and ask for Vince Taylor and let me go through this shit with these ugly. Let's talk about some.
See, now if you fought for your job as hard as you fighting us right now,
I just discovered something. See how I did that?
Yeah. Get what? I'm not gonna come across the street because you ain't got to fight.
I discovered that, and I discovered this. See how easy that
nigga,
was?
we already knew you had host privileges because you hit go live this.
So I cut this nigga off already, and I quit.
Oh my god.
Let's go in and change this nigga moderator settings before he fuck around and crash the plane.
Hey, I'm not coming across the street because you ain't got the goddamn fight. That's why.
This nigga Solo is like the nigga who find out that the car he riding in used to be a driving instructor car, and they got brake pedals on the passenger side.
On both sides.
And this nigga just slammed the brakes in the middle of the highway because he want to see what this pedal do. Like, I wonder what this do if I step on it.
Ron, you about to start wrapping up. Tell me about the fight for real.
Man, there's a UFC fight. There's a grudge match that has been going on between Pereira and the Russian. I can't say his name either, but
oh God! Oh my God!
Whoa!
Oh my motherfucking!
I didn't have a week. I didn't have a week to go try neither. I didn't have a week to try neither.
You can't pronounce the word. I fucked up.
I tell you what. I tell you what. Let me go look it up. I bet y'all can pronounce it in the next 60 seconds. You son of a bitch! I tell you that.
I ain't shit though. I ain't shit.
No, you ain't shit.
What not doing? Nothing. He ain't saying
You high
shit.
school graduate?
I can't say it. I don't even know who he fighting yet. So
y'all are ridiculous. Gonna make me look like I ain't baloney.
Nah,
you not. Boy, you not even potted meat.
That's so fucked up.
I'm just mad. Perea beat my man John Jones. So
oh, for real?
He beat my man John Jones.
Okay, so this man's name is Mogamed Ankalaev.
What?
Exactly.
That's who he fighting.
Y'all asked me why I couldn't pronounce
Ankalaev. Ankalaev. Ankalaev.
Oh shit!
Don't you never fucking doubt me, boy.
Fuck you, man. I heard that. It's all good. You educated motherfuckers. Kiss my ass. You Harvard.
Don't do that.
No, I did in 60 seconds what your ass couldn't do in 6 days.
I was saying, ain't nobody tell you to come in here and say, you know what, I got a good idea. I'm gonna start up a whole new.
I'm gonna be the fight correspondent.
Reporters,
right.
So we're gonna do it like this, and it's gonna be reporters. And I will tell you what it is, and then you show up and you started the live stream unannounced. You killed the live stream unannounced, and then you brought up a subject that you're
abusing your privileges, son, and you're overcooking my grit.
I deserve that.
Yo, one time.
Yes.
Yo, we gotta get to you.
No, watch this, Vince. Watch this, Vince. Who he fighting?
Ooh.
Oh
my God! Oh. All right, yeah. I think Solo's gone for a little while, bro. Appreciate the Solo for doing your thing, man. But next time you offer to do a segment, how about we do the whole segment? You know what I'm saying? And don't just put together a video, do some research, have some facts.
That's like a nigga volunteer to fix your roof and then admit he's scared of heights. Man, that roof was high. Nigga, you offered to do this.
Literally, like there was I didn't ask you to do nothing.
Hey, but I knew y'all was gonna say something before I even did it. But that's why I love it, because y'all had to say something. But the truth to the matter is, Vince, you left me hanging while them two niggas was on me like that, dog. You ain't say shit. You just let me get. And I know the reason you did it, because I matched live. If I would have not matched live, you'd been behind me. That's cool.
I can't guarantee that because you presented a grade C product today, sir, and I would not be being authentically honest if I was to say, nah, it's all good, bro. Because it wasn't. And you started the show up, so yeah, you got the shot you deserve. But we had fun with it, bro. That's what we do here on the Sports Bar, my man. We got the homie Bo P. We got Bo P up in the 3 different locations. He done worked 3 different jobs since he been on the cast, homeboy. He started off in the streets, went to the garage. Now he in the kitchen about to cook up something proper, man. What you doing now,
man?
Bro?
I got another conference at 1:00, so I gotta go.
All right.
Hey, well, I know next week.
Hey, shit, baby over here whipping up the meal for me too. Only difference is we got enough tact. We're not gonna come with the skeleton frame like Solo has did. Hey man, I'm talking to HR after this, man. Shit, I don't like that nigga, man. He gotta fight me in the conference room or something, bro. Fuck this. This nigga's not gonna be the demise of our company.
I'm sorry. I got another show at 12 o'clock, guys. I gotta go.
No pressure. Appreciate you, Bo P. We're going to go ahead and let Bo P get on up out of here. We appreciate you, Solo, for pulling up. Thanks, of course, Black Ron, man. We're going to do this thing next week. Don't forget, this week I'm going to be interviewing the homie Ronald Teasley, Mr. Ronald Teasley, 98-year-old, second oldest member of the Negro League Baseball, still alive to this day. So we're going to talk about that next week as well as hopefully some segments that are well scripted and well planned in this upcoming week.
Hey guys. Do your job on me. Do your job on 3. All hands in. Here we go. Come on. Put them in. 1, 2, 3. Do your job.
All right, bro. We outside, man. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. This is Stand Up Sports Bar. Go ahead and make sure y'all tune in next week when we back with more shit, baby. Let's go.